What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. This is amazing. Jasmine Brand is here. Mano's here.
Yeah.
And Cece's in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Ciara.
Good morning.
First of all, we got to start off with all the congratulations. Just everything that you've been doing. And I love seeing you in New York. And I love seeing you in Brooklyn a lot.
Hey, BK, what up?
Is that your favorite borough thus far?
Of course
I
it
like-
is. Don't,
I like-
don't do that. Of course it is.
Listen, I think that New York is just amazing. You know, the energy from the city, from the fans, but also the people. There's a lot of like grit, you know, and like culture and just great vibes, you know, in the street every day. I think for my kids, it's really fascinating because you're going to see a touch of everything.
Ooh.
And it is
will.
a city that never sleeps. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Never.
oh my gosh, like a siren here, somebody yelling here, somebody honking a horn
Somebody
here. I'm
selling
like,
something.
Listen.
something is going on every day, but it's really been so fun so
It's a lot more
far.
fast paced for the kids, though.
It
right?
is. Oh, it's like night and day because you know we live in San Diego and we're in the off season. And so that pace is like more chill, you know, it's the palm trees, the sunshine, you know, it's a certain kind of energy and it's really bright and fun. And then you come here, which is also really bright too, but it's like more gritty and it's more like, it's just
rats.
activity.
loud.
Noisy.
Pollution.
And listen, it'll
Love
make the
it.
kids very well rounded. I credit, like, for New York, it makes you have a lot of street smarts too.
It does.
And also culturally, you run into so many different types of people here, different types of food. Like,
Yeah, I'm excited for the diversity experience that our kids are going to have. I'm excited for that cultural experience, you know. I'm excited for the culture shift or like change they're going to go through because I even though it's not Atlanta, you know, it's the East Coast and there's something about this side of the world. I just like the bottom of it. Like I like they'll have that, you know, like and they'll be able to adjust no matter where they go.
and we drink
right.
10 to 1 rum no
That's
matter
right.
what time of day it is.
Yes.
It don't matter. Speaking of your kids, your favorite interview,
Yes.
I
Oh,
think, that you've done is when
Yes.
your daughter Sienna interviewed you.
Sienna.
The little Cece.
Lil Cece.
And when I tell you
Got
her
personality.
interview was
Yes.
hilarious.
She funny.
You was trying to keep her on track.
Oh my
And she was-
gosh. No, I was like, Cece mama. I had to like stay like real chill because she was turning it up.
She was turning
But it
up.
was so good.
It
she
was.
like so expressive and like funny and like
Honest.
honest. Yes. Was it love? Was it romance? She said, "What
where
was
is
the
she getting
vibe?"
this
I was
from?
like, that's what I said. I'm like, where's she getting this from?
She
Like,
might have a career. I was like, these are good questions.
No, it's
Because
good.
I could
She's
tell
already a
she
young
was going on.
journalist.
She was going off
She's
script.
ready.
She had the
She
questions,
was.
but she was going off script.
no,
And
she
if you
was
wasn't answering fast enough, she was moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Personality.
she was like doing pure feeling.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that she's just 8 years old with like this massive personality and like this really sweet passion and love for me. That's so cool. Like I cannot even like explain like how sweet it is that she looks up to me the way that she does and like is so, supportive of me and it's really sweet. It's crazy.
Isn't it amazing to see how you are for a lot of people? And you've been in this business so long since you were young, like the inspiration. I saw Mariah the Scientist did an interview,
Oh,
and she was
yeah.
talking about Burning Blue, and she said that she was inspired by you for that video.
It's so
And-
sweet. Yeah, honestly, shout out to Mariah because I think she's also releasing this week. And, it's so cool. It's so inspiring to me, to hear that because I know what it was like growing up and, being inspired by artists. And, like, I know the feeling that made me feel. So for someone to have that similar feeling about me is, like, it's pretty cool. It's definitely very inspiring for me to hear that.
Well, let's get to why Mano's here today.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Because
I'm
he
here every
needs
day, I
that
thought.
Ciara
You're
touch.
not.
This is,
Now he's
What's going on?
he is planning his wedding.
Oh, yes. Let's go.
There's a caveat. Angela tells Ciara the caveat.
Now,
Uh-oh.
the thing is, so we know
let her talk. Go ahead.
we know the location.
Okay.
We have the ring picked out. I'm the best man.
The best man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll be
This is the
walking.
flower girl.
Yeah.
Flower
Best girl.
So we have all of this
Whatever.
planned out.
Wait, is this really happening?
Well, as soon as he finds a wife.
Oh,
Now we
No.
know just you being in the room.
listen.
It's
See,
going-
I was
Yeah.
like, this is
Talk
sounding
to
real
me, sis.
interesting. Okay, what's going on, man? Tell me the situation. You're
So
single.
love this.
I wanted to put the cart in front of the horse.
Okay.
I wanted to kind of put it out in the universe.
Okay.
And I wanted to really, instead of just talking about it, I wanted to do it. right?
Okay.
I said, you know what? I'm gonna set all these things up, and then I'm gonna find me a wife later.
Oh,
But I haven't found her yet.
Wait. Set up what things?
Set up like she said, the ring,
The venue.
the venue.
Oh, you got all that.
Yeah. Set it up.
Did you really? Are you really doing that?
No,
He
I'm
he's
working on it.
In your
documented
mind. In
it.
your mind.
No, we working on
He
it.
has dates in mind.
Yeah.
What's your date?
Yeah, we
passed.
passed the date. It was July 26th. That was the
If
date.
this interview would have been earlier, maybe you could have found him a wife in time.
Okay, so
He needs help though.
we need to go
you,
backwards a little. We need to just take a couple of steps back. Okay. We need to start from scratch. Okay. You just hold on to your coins for 2 seconds here, sir. Okay. Spending all that already. Now listen, I like the vision of where
Yeah.
you're trying to get to.
Right.
Okay, the vision of where you're trying to get to.
Right.
You want to find your queen.
Yeah.
Every king deserves his queen.
That's right.
So that's great. That's a great vision.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now we need to understand the specifics. What does she look like to you? What does she talk like to you?
That's right.
Are you going to be ready for her?
Is it one
That's
woman?
right. Is it one woman or
Is it one?
is it one?
Is it
Sometimes
one?
it's more than one.
See?
But
See, now
we
now
haven't
we-
got there yet. This is the thing.
Listen to
Now,
me.
where's
You
my
all out of
holy
order.
water?
Right.
You all out of order.
She said
You
you're
know,
out of
this-
order.
But this is what makes me ask you this question.
Okay.
Everybody looks at you as and your family as being like the epitome of couple goals. Do you feel pressure in that?
I feel blessed, to be honest with you. You know, listen, we're not perfect, you know. So I think, you know, you never, I should have said this earlier, you never really want to put your faith in like man. Like I'm just a big believer in that. But, you know, I think it's really inspiring, you know, to hear people say that because I know how blessed we feel to have the love that we have. And I know how powerful this love is. So, you know, it's really sweet more than anything. You know, but like I say, I'm not going to be like, you know, like I say, you don't want to put your faith in man to be
Right.
like, "Ooh," you know,
Right.
like that.
'Cause
You
nobody's
know.
perfect.
And also,
Nobody's perfect.
let's
but-
not forget how people was hating at first, and now look at that's what I'm saying though. At first, it was like, it's not, and now
See, I don't remember people hating.
I
it,
remember.
but
I don't remember that
I
neither.
forgot because it's so heavy now. It's
they
so
were
much
acting like, oh,
love.
she's not into, you know, because you know what made me really see that because Love Island. They were comparing it to Nick and Alondria.
Which one is, who is that one?
Okay,
Which
Nick is
season
the-
is that?
The most
This
recent.
one, yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen this
Okay.
one
Oh,
yet.
you got-
But people
you
were
got to
saying
catch
that
up.
she's not, and then somebody did a whole post and was like, you know, it's kind of like how y'all was trying to act like Russell and Ciara wasn't real, but now that's y'all couple's goals, and you see how long it's lasted, and it is real. But that's why, like you said, sometimes you have to like block out the noise.
Yeah, no, you can't live your life for the world and for others. You know, if you do that, you'll never live. I think you just have to know what's true to you. We don't have, you know, it's not about living life for the world. You know, it's living life for each other, and having an understanding of what your foundation is with each other. Like that's what matters the most. You know, so. But I was saying earlier, you know, I think sometimes people speak about things when they haven't experienced it. They say things a certain way when they don't know.
Okay.
Right.
You know, or like their definition of love may look different than what they see.
Okay, that
you
explains
know?
it,
And
man.
so they
No, but
have
the
an
thing
opinion.
is, and I'm sorry not to cut you off, I feel like we don't have that many examples in our culture, right? Especially the young urban culture. Everything is fast. Everything is accessible. We don't have these examples of what these strong relationships look like. So your relationship stand out is probably the most popular relationship because of that.
Yeah,
Because
and
we
that-
don't
and
have
age
many
range, too, I
examples.
think it is,
Oh, so
probably.
sweet.
Yeah.
No, thank you so much. No, it's a blessing. You know, it's a gift to do life every day with Russ. You know, he's special. You know, he's different. You know, just to be honest with you. And it's so funny because if I could think about like how you would describe, like thinking back to like, you know, the evolution of me as a woman and like relationships, like, you know, when you meet the love of your life, it's supposed to feel different than anything you've ever experienced before.
Oh, okay.
That's
It's
it.
supposed to.
That's it.
It's
That's it. I
supposed
got it.
Was it a slow burn or was it was automatically like, oh,
It was.
No,
it
it's
was
automatic.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got it. I'm
automatic.
calling Russ.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. I'm calling Russ.
I don't want men to ruin nobody's life.
That's
No woman's
it.
life.
I'm
That's
calling
the thing
Russ.
I'm concerned about.
Crazy.
when you're hooking these, you know, you're known for matchmaking. When you have
So funny.
when you're in this mode of kind of playing matchmaker or not playing, but you know, kind of hooking
Connecting
people,
people.
connecting people. What is it that you're looking for? Like, first of all, do they hit you first? Like, hey, see if you know anybody.
Yeah, so
Is that
you
how it
know,
goes?
I think with your friends, oftentimes you know, like where they are in their lives, and you know, like what they desire. And so when you get those, special moments, especially Russ and I, we like to do it together. We like to tag team together. When you get that chance to connect people, it's exciting, because I think we just feel so blessed to share the love that we do. And we want people to like experience it too. Like, everyone deserves to experience love at whatever level is best for them, but everyone deserves it.
Are there some behind the scene ones that didn't work out that we don't know about?
No. Thank the Lord. No,
because sometimes you try to hook your friends up and...
Yeah, no. Listen, now we doing all
right.
We're doing
that's
all
why I don't
right.
hook Mano up with nobody.
We got to keep these good vibes in the universe.
Oh,
you're right. But not knowing it wasn't going nowhere. Because I tell women...
he said was many a time.
No, I tell women, go out with him, but just know it's not going nowhere. I give them
at least you're honest.
I give them a heads up.
Sitting here with this straight face.
It's true. I've said it. I said it in front of you. All right, now let's talk about BRB because I feel like this song is relevant to what we just talked about.
That's my favorite song.
Right
Thank
here.
you so much.
So how is it for you when y'all got to be apart from each other? What's the longest amount of time that? Because now you're on the road. Obviously, like you've been promoting.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And I know that can't be easy to leave.
I'm grinding like it's the 2000s. I feel like I'm like a little CC out here like grinding. No, we are very intentional about connecting, when we do. So like we've been doing more date nights than ever in New York, I will say. Because New York just makes you want to go eat.
Yeah.
It does.
There's so many options.
We're going to eat tonight,
And always something happening
and the
too.
food is so good. You have like every type of food that you could want here. No, it's the truth. Yeah, no, it's the truth. So I love eating, but we're very intentional about like connecting with each other. So we do date nights every Friday, and then luckily, like I said, we've been able to do more because like my schedule has me rolling. So we're like intentional. We're like, okay, we're gonna do date night tonight, and it feels like fresh dating. Like it's like I always say, you got to continually search for the beginning. Like that energy when you first meet someone, like that excitement. You're trying to like keep it cute. Like Russ always says, you got to always compete. Kind of like stay on top of your stuff. Like. And all that good stuff. So we talk about like, we kind of like are really like intentional with that idea. But the longest we've ever been apart, maybe it's like 10 days.
Oh.
Like 10.
Is it fun to miss somebody too? I know people will say sometimes it is good to be apart so I can miss you.
It definitely. What did they say? Like makes the heart grow
Absence
fonder.
makes the heart grow fonder.
Absolutely.
I definitely do be like super turned up when I haven't seen him in a while.
Right.
I jump on him when he comes in the door.
I jump on him.
Yeah, I do. I jump on him like a little kid. He be ready. He be like, come on.
And at least
so
he's strong enough to lift you up.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we're not going to talk about how when I was carrying our last baby and I weigh the same weight as Russ. He wasn't trying to pick me up then, but he could though.
When you're pregnant, big, you still run and jump on him?
No, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, so
no,
you gotta
that's a
watch out
little
for the
high
baby.
risk. That's a little high risk
Yeah.
right there. I ain't do it. Yeah, no, but
Think Cece was looking good. I saw people were saying that too.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
And how was that for you? Because that's so different. Because you've always been slender.
Aw.
And like you said, you and Russ.
I like what the babies give me.
Yeah.
And Russ, honestly, he really, I got to give him his props because he really made me like embrace it even more because he loves me like with my hips and all that stuff. He's like, I'm trying to work down and get like 5 more pounds. I'll be like, all right, don't get too crazy. Like you need to stay right where you. He's like that.
It feels good.
So it's cute. It's sweet.
All right, and I saw in your interview with Sienna, you talked about because when we got the track listing for the album and we got a little sneak preview and How We Roll was on there and that song feels like that song was popping for so long now.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even realize it hadn't been on an album.
Yeah, no. So I started out the CC project as an EP at first. And then it just evolved over time. I went on tour. I've had 2 babies. I mean, I've done a lot over the past almost 6 years.
You sure have.
And so I've been putting out songs kind of like in pieces. And I'm like, why am I going to keep doing this piece thing? Like, let's just complete the project. And most importantly, I want to give my fans a body of work. I feel like my fans deserve that. And it's been 21 years since I put out my first album. Right?
You've been around for a minute.
Yeah, to be
that
sitting
album can
here
drink
and
now.
to still have
exactly.
We legal.
That album's legal.
Still be here. People still love
And
you.
people still care.
Still right. That's a blessing.
Thank you so much. So I do feel that gratitude.
Yes.
So that's what this project is. I really call it a dedication to my fans, because when you call me by my nickname, Cece, it's real personal, and so I was inspired by that. and I was able to bring everything together, and I'm so excited. Like I feel like that little, like when I was a little girl, you know, that feeling, that excitement about this project is coming. And I also feel like too, like when you're delivering a baby and you go like 10 months to the end of 10 months, it's time to get the baby out. It's time to get the baby CC out.
You see, they have robots now. I don't know if you saw this
Oh
story.
yes, is that real?
Yes,
I think so.
it's in
Said the baby-
China.
they said the robot can carry the baby.
They can
Too much
carry the
going on.
baby
It's too
and
much
also
going on.
deliver the
You can see
baby.
the baby develop in that belly, right?
Yeah.
That's
I
kind
don't
of
see why you wouldn't be able to.
Technology is wild.
And it's not expensive is what's crazy to me. It's
That's
only like
kinda crazy.
13,000.
So wait,
Yeah.
how does it? We need to.
It's
I need to.
artificially inseminated.
It's like IVF,
Huh?
and
Yeah,
then
but in
instead
a
of putting,
robot.
it's like having somebody else carry the baby for you, but it's a robot. In a way, I kind of
So
feel
what are
like,
they doing? Feeding the baby some stuff through the robot?
yeah, I guess they have
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Because like the human feeds
Right,
the
it has to
baby.
be.
Because I feel like
Placenta and all.
it has to
Yeah,
be scary to
something
let
like
someone
that.
else carry your baby,
Let alone
because
us.
you don't know. Like you said, we can't rely on men, so that could
Yeah,
They
be.
no,
already
we ain't
have
doing
those. They already have surrogates though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They're
saying.
not
The
robots.
robots
They're
are
not
surrogate.
They're not robots.
Yeah, because a woman can still provide like
All of the
those nutrients.
everything
Yeah.
that the child
Yeah,
needs.
yeah.
Who gonna sign up for that?
Could you imagine
Somebody sign up
having?
for that.
That's the
It's-
thing. It's
It's
cheaper
gonna
than a
happen
surrogate.
though.
Yeah.
People gonna do it. I'm telling you.
Wait, yo. Has somebody?
This is where it's
Somebody it hasn't. It's not. It hasn't come out yet, right?
It's going to be $13,000. They're like testing it out, but that's the price.
That's not bad.
It's gonna,
A surrogate's
somebody's
way
gonna
more
do it. I
expensive.
It's
guarantee
cheaper than
you,
surrogate for sure.
We're gonna see the story of the first couple who tried this.
Well, listen,
Yeah.
your husband wants more children,
nobody
and maybe
do
you don't
that.
want to carry him.
Ain't nobody doing
Don't
that.
do it.
And that, you know what? This is a great horror movie. Then the robot ends up having feelings, falls in love with your husband.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Oh, she loves
I
horror
see how you
movies.
twisting it.
Yeah, I like that.
No.
Now you also have a movie on the way, right?
Yes,
Tell us
Sarah's
about that.
Oil. You know, Russell and I, we have our Why Not You Productions company, and this is our first big feature film we're doing in partnership with Amazon Studios.
Dope.
It's called Sarah's Oil, and it's about this young African American girl who became one of the first multimillionaires, and she discovered the value of oil that her family was entitled to, and she fought for it. And she was a very fierce, confident, smart girl. And I feel like, there's a lot of the Sarahs, and I think in a lot of us, or at least for me, I can relate to Sarah's journey in reference to believing in yourself and fighting for what you believe in. But it's a very amazing story, super inspirational. And November 7th, it'll be in theaters.
We need that right now, especially what's going on
The history
in this country. We
you know what? History is so important, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know there's these conversations about, eradicating history in some
making slavery seem
places.
like it wasn't bad and stop making it seem.
it's like, no, that
Yeah,
was real,
we
right?
should never do that, and we should never be in a position that we want to forget.
Mm-hmm.
It's important
Never, right? You don't want to
not ever
downplay the
forget.
value of,
Right.
Right.
of what the life's course has been,
That's right.
for anyone, right? And so it's a beautiful story that we're so grateful we get to tell.
So this is
and,
true story.
It's based on a true story. Yeah.
See, I love that we have these stories that we
right.
haven't
That
heard
needs to be
that can
told.
give us the
Yeah.
pride that
Yeah.
we need to have in
Yeah.
how we
Right.
are where we are today, despite all of these obstacles.
Yeah, no, it's really amazing. So November 7th is the big day.
Okay, that's a
And
big deal.
yeah, you can see it in the theater.
That's what I'm saying. She got a lot
You
going
gotta
on
do
right
like
now.
you doing like a viewing,
a big
Screening?
So
screening,
they're
yeah.
actually doing I want to say we're partnering up with several outside partners where they're providing screenings for girls to be able to go and watch the movies.
Mm-hmm.
So the team is putting together the whole plan right now, and so we're getting kind of like updated in real time. But I think there's definitely going to be some screening opportunities for people, and so it's exciting.
You could find a wife there, maybe at
Hey,
the screening.
you never
Okay,
know.
why not you? That's
Wait,
part
one
of the
mamas
foundation.
rolling up in there?
Yeah,
they
somebody's
mamas,
mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen now.
Somebody's nana. He likes a wide range. of
Listen,
ages.
you
Yeah.
guys also have the Why Not You Foundation.
Yeah.
That could also spread off into matchmaking.
Well,
Why not
not the
you?
foundation,
No, I'm
but
kidding.
why not you? The title, why not you?
I like that.
Why
Tell
not
us about
love?
the-
Why not love? You know?
Why not love, man?
Why
You
not
deserve
Mano
it.
finds
Why not
love?
you?
Why not you, Mano?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay.
Husband.
Oh, Thanksgiving
You see
husband.
what she said? When she ain't seen.
Can you get on the mic, Mano?
Yeah.
You gotta jump on him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had that whole walk down, didn't he? He said it's giving husband.
And you're also the first African American to be on the cover of Rolling Stone Africa.
Yay.
Congratulations for
big deal.
that.
Thank you
I didn't
so
even
much.
realize that's never happened before, but that's
Yeah.
that's a huge honor.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I feel so proud. that moment. You know, I got the great opportunity to go to Cotonou, Benin, and I was blessed to receive citizenship of Benin. I got to make sure I say it right. It's Benin. Yeah.
We got to stop saying Benin, guys.
That's what I was
I
okay.
know. Benin. Yeah, Benin. Je suis béninoise, you would say in French. But I got to, you know, to have that special opportunity. And fun fact is that I do have a percentage of Benin in me. So that was pretty cool. A great makeup of me is African, which is amazing. So to have that opportunity and to be able to share that with my family and be with the beautiful people of Africa, in Benin in particular, and meet with His Excellency President Talon, it was an incredible experience, you know, to be able to do that and make history, because I was the first person to ever do that in Benin.
That's huge.
You know, it's a really amazing opportunity that they're opening up for people to get their citizenship. And so I'm just so proud.
We're proud of you.
Thank you.
I
want to
feel
say
like
that
we grew up with you.
Yeah.
Aw, thank you,
honestly, because
guys.
when we think about some of the soundtracks to our lives growing up, you're part of that.
Aw, thank you so much.
And to still be always putting out hit records like for decades, that's not an easy feat for anybody to be able to do.
I appreciate you guys so much.
And then the 10-to-1 rum, we got to talk about that for a
Yes,
second.
TTO.
I
yeah.
just spoke to your partner, Mark.
Farrell,
yeah, for the first time, just over the phone, because I do appreciate what background that he has and that you guys have partnered up.
Yeah.
So talk to us about what made you decide that was something that you wanted to do.
Yeah, no, I've always loved rum. So the first time I ever had a drink was rum. I was 21 years old. I had my first drink. That was a big, big moment for me at that time.
What was it?
I
a
know
rum
you had
punch,
yours
or-
when you were like 13. You said
Don't
or
you
something like
judge
that.
me.
Just kidding.
I was 8,
I'm not
first of all.
judging. Okay, I'm not
8, first of all.
judging. I'm not. But no, that was really amazing. What'd you ask me? You said
What was it? Like a rum and what?
Oh, it was rum with OJ and cranberry.
Oh,
so it's
like a punch.
classic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Classic. It's the stuff they put on the table in the club. The
You probably
traditional
had
stuff.
this much rum. And you
Oh yeah, it felt like a lot though because it's my first drink.
Right.
You know, so I actually made one of those the other day with 10-to-1 rum in this club thing we had, and everybody was loving it. I hooked it up.
gotta
You know,
give it a
just
name.
saying.
Yeah, the CC.
Give it a name.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to call that CC. The CC
Maybe not
gonna be
that,
something a
but
little
give
more
it-
unique.
It's gotta be
but
really
Okay.
expensive, like the
give it a
top of the
name.
line.
And
I'ma
then start
say-
doing, then start mixing it.
CC's 21.
Ooh,
I like that.
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
CC's 21 choice.
It's gotta be some. Okay,
Yeah, or CC's 21.
we got her all off track.
I know.
She's
sorry.
over here
Okay,
concocting
back to
drinks.
this.
So anyways, so
collaboration with Mark.
yeah, no. So it was during the pandemic. I was, you know, pregnant as all get out, breastfed as all for like long enough, like almost 10 months. And it was time to celebrate the moment. So the first drink that I had was a mojito with 10-to-1 white rum.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, it was classic. It was so good. I'm like, this is special. And serendipitously, I was actually speaking with me and Mark's mutual friend and business. He's also an investor too, Larry Estrada. He's one of the key guys at Goldman Sachs. Russ and I call him our chief business architect, but he's really smart, you know, business guy. And he connected me with Mark. And then when I met Mark, I was like, oh, he's amazing. I loved his vision for what he had crafted, and his story was amazing. He was the youngest vice president at Starbucks, and then he went off to get things going, and Howard Schultz became the first investor for 10-to-1, and then I joined him shortly after as a co-founder, and we've been rolling together, and we sit proudly as the fastest growing and most awarded rum. And what's really cool is there's no added sugars. It's very special. We want people to think bigger when it comes to rum. Like, don't think of rum and just strawberry daiquiris and pina coladas. Like, rum can actually play and
Yeah.
flex.
Rum
like,
is that girl?
like rum is that one. Okay.
Rum and coffee. They have the Caribbean
Yes, we
coffee.
have the
you guys
Caribbean
have.
coffee, the espresso martini with our dark rum. You can do the dark rum neat on the rocks, like a Negroni style. I make rum-a-rita, you know, versus
I
the
need to see
classic
this. We
margaritas.
need to have you come bartend or
Oh,
something.
it's fire. Now listen, I'm not the best, you know, drink maker, but I can do a little something. I can follow instructions.
Okay.
Okay.
Listen,
One
that's
thing about Angela, she can make a drink.
one thing about me.
can.
I can't make a drink.
And she can drink.
Yeah, and I can't drink.
Y'all are
It
so
can.
silly. Both of y'all be getting down.
Now,
we were drunk during our last Ciara interview.
Yeah,
I
y'all
know.
Y'all was definitely getting
I
feeling
was like,
buzzed.
Sarah's coming. How the drinks? I don't want her to know. So, are you going to go on tour for CC?
You know, CC always has tour plans. We're actually working on it. I have a little time before we'll roll it out, but I do have plans to go on a global tour. Like that's my ultimate goal is I want to like travel the world. It's been a while. Last time I was in London, the fans showed me so much love. It was crazy. Like I gotta keep it going. I gotta go see London again. I gotta go to Japan one day soon. I gotta go to Australia. I gotta do the U.S. again. Like there's
Yes,
a
you
lot
do.
of fun to
Atlanta's
have
going to be wild
and
when
to
you
be
do that
had.
one.
It's gonna be turned. That's the hometown.
How is it always working with Jazzy Faye? Because that is your...
Oh, it's the best. Jazzy is amazing. And it was 18 years almost since we had worked together. And so it was just long overdue. And it was just like the old days. Nothing like, complicated. Nothing like it was just perfect, like just smooth. And then obviously the song he produced, Lotto's on that record. So, it was a lot of A-Town love.
Your daughter was like, am I going to meet Lotto?
Yeah. That was so cute. It was so cute.
Listen, you also sampled Uncle Luke on the album.
Yes.
Which I love.
That's my let me see you pop that. Let me see you pop that.
Listen.
Yeah. I see what time you on.
I like winning.
Oh, yay.
I love winning. And BRB, I feel like
yes,
is my
BRB
favorite.
is my jam. BRB kind of has a little bit of those Jersey like
Dance,
vibes kind
yes.
of thing, It's
That's a TikTok
it's so
viral
fun.
also.
Yes.
No, I think the TikTok song is going to be What's
Be right
Up.
back. That's a
What's
fun
happening?
one too.
Yeah.
I love y'all.
I think
This
that's
is
going to
so
be that's the
good.
TikTok song. I feel like
You know what?
That's a
I
fun
want to
one.
say this. I do feel like we need fun, happy music because, the variety of things, like obviously I interview artists all the time. I'm listening to albums all the time. But sometimes it is just like, this is like you're in love is fun and having a good time and celebrating life.
It's not boring at all.
Yeah, and we need that.
No, I appreciate you. I think my greatest thing is my mission is to just, I always want to spread joy.
Yeah.
That's always my goal. I think sometimes, it's all about how you deliver it, joy through music, I feel, because sometimes people do like emotionally heavy songs. Like those also serve a purpose
And we need
too.
that too, yeah.
Yeah, but I do like, I love energy. I love happiness. I love fun. I love
You like
dancing.
soca.
I do.
So you at Carnival.
So let me tell you. Oh, yes. I was
Yeah.
out there jamming. And it's so funny because you learn quickly that the wine is different there.
Is it?
Yeah, because.
Okay. Well, you're a dancer.
Well,
so, okay. All right.
it's really about that wine and the hips, like, and like there's a certain way. It's funny because I was doing the Passover, like where you walk over the bridge, or the stage. You cross the stage. That's what it is, crossing the stage. Gotta get my stuff right. And then like I had this massive like,
Yeah, it's heavy.
what do you call it? Like this costume and like my feathers and all this stuff. And I'm trying to catch my groove, but I'm not thinking of it like that. Like I'm just kind of moving through. And they're like, CC girl, you better wind it. And I'm like, got it.
It's different.
I was like, be right back. Then we're on top of the floats out top, and I'm just like, hey, getting to it,
They took you to the biggest one to start with. There was no warm up.
Oh,
it was just
in
right
there.
here.
But it's the way you do it.
Trinidad?
Yeah, I was in
I'm
Trinidad.
scared of
That's the biggest one.
Trinitings, and rum tings, because we were doing like we were there really for 10-to-1 rum,
Yeah.
To really also pump it and just to be in the culture and experience, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's fun. I want to go back again. I couldn't be there as long as I wanted to, but I want to go back again and like spend a little bit more time.
Because now that you're like warmed up and you know what to expect,
Yeah, now
She's
we
a pro
can
now.
do
like
it.
okay, and then
Yeah.
you bring all your girls with you and everything, and,
And
y'all
we just
really
have fun.
Really
Yeah.
have fun then.
The three of us been to Carnival and we go
But
crazy.
we gotta.
Yeah.
You went to Carnival.
We didn't go to
Yeah.
Trinidad. We went
And
to
Mano
was
had on
in
a
a-
costume too.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
See,
good.
my
Yeah, so
family's
fun,
from
so
St.
much
Thomas and St. Croix.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it was like me coming back home. So we
Yeah.
actually went out there, but we got to really listen to what you're saying because you got to get those moves together.
Oh, well, Ange doesn't dance,
Yeah,
but
yeah. You
but
gotta
We just
start.
do you do your little walk.
Yeah.
That's all.
No, I don't dance like
you was
that.
dancing,
Yeah.
but you got to start.
Yeah, I'll
You gotta practice.
You gotta drop it.
Yeah, start
Yeah.
working on
I
it.
gotta
Yeah,
work
you
on
gotta
it
work on
now.
You know, I want to ask you this. You start off the album with this song, "Made It."
Yes.
When did you realize you made it? Because I feel like a long time ago you made it.
You're so
But
sweet.
I'm just curious because when we think about the definition of Dad, I made it. Mama, I made it.
Daddy, I
like,
made it.
when is that? Like, when did you finally say to yourself, I made it?
I think when you don't have to worry about bills a certain way.
No, that's freedom.
Period. Okay, I didn't make it yet.
Right.
I think that's definitely a moment. It's like, all right,
That's a fact.
I said family paid now, we straight now. Family straight now, we paid now. We don't pay the bills late now. Bank safe is my playground. I've been flamed since I came out. On God. Yeah, no. I think not having to worry about like the bills might be a good thing, or you can also like do for others.
Right.
Like that's a gift. Yeah, like I gave my dad my Range Rover like a few weeks ago. Like, and is that I have like a few, or I have another Range Rover. Let's just say that. But it's because I hold on to my cars. That's why. Because I love Range Rovers, and it's like I don't be wanting to let my cars go.
You're hoarding cars.
They depreciate.
That's how you know you made it.
No, but
Car hoarding.
Cool.
but it was so sweet, to see how excited my dad was. I could have, bought him something new, but I think it was more sentimental, like that it came from me, and I take really great care of my cars. But that was just like the simplest thing, but it was so cute.
Right.
Like I just thank God that I had an extra car to give.
That is
what I'm
amazing.
saying? Like
Being
it's
able
a
to do
little
that.
That's a
thing.
great. I
Yeah.
bought my dad a Subaru.
Yeah.
Right.
But like a few years later, he was like, I need another new car. I was like, Dad,
Dad,
relax.
Hold
And
on
so
now.
when
Slow
you
it
better
down,
trade
Dad.
it in and make some payments.
Slow it down now, okay? Now, because it all adds up. No,
Yeah,
but
it's just funny because the perception of you would be, like I said, we grew up with Ciara, that you've been not worried about bills.
Oh.
I mean, it would
blessed.
be.
I've been blessed for
Yeah.
I've been blessed for a great bit of my career. But I think it's also too just like the evolution, of your wisdom. Like that part matters. Like when you're young, you just be doing all kind of stuff because you don't know any better. You don't really understand how to manage everything. And I think there's something really cool about the wisdom that I've gained over the years, and like, where I am in my life. Like, I think it's also to like my family to me is another symbolization of making it, like to have my family and my kids, our kids, and to be doing life together and to be reaching new heights together. That's a blessing.
Yeah,
you
all
know?
of those things. Like
Yeah.
fame is one thing. You could be famous and not have the freedom, but then to have the fame, the freedom, and the family.
Yeah.
Right. To have
Yeah.
all of those things, it has to be fulfilling.
Yeah, 100%. Your definition of success changes over
That's
time.
right. That's right.
Right? It's not so much about all the tangible things. It's
100%.
like the things that really have true significance and impact on your life. It all kind of comes down to those types of things,
that's
right?
a
So
fact.
your health is important.
Mm-hmm.
I think your mental health is important.
Yes.
Like knowing who you are. Like you can. I was saying to someone earlier, like there's a saying, what good is it to gain the world and lose your soul? It's like you can have everything in the world and still feel empty on the inside if you don't take care of you.
That's a fact.
So for me, it's like my focus or my understanding of like success is just shifted. And to be honest with you guys, I feel like the more that I stop trying to make certain things happen, they happen.
Right.
Like the less weight and value you put into things, like just do the work. Do the work. Like set your goals, place them there. Look at them every now and then and remind yourself, but just do the
But
work
just
and you'll get there.
Committed to the grind.
That's it. Commit to the grind. Like do all the work, and 1 + 1 will equal 3.
100%.
You feel freer now?
That's right.
I definitely feel like I'm in a very liberating space in my life. I feel I don't know. I just feel like life keeps getting better as a woman. Honestly, it's a really cool feeling, right? To feel like you get better with time because you just know better now. Like, it's like when you're young and then your parents tell you no, you be like, why's she saying no? Now you get it, like why they said no, or like.
But telling me no is going to make me just do it harder.
Yeah, they do say tell somebody no means try harder. There is a saying about that. But, you don't know any better when you're younger and you have a lot of good things going, but still like you're still figuring it all out. And I love the wisdom. Like if I could just keep using my wisdom more, I'll only make better decisions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's less error.
Sometimes you have to make those mistakes.
Right.
That's
you
what I'm
had
saying.
to make
have
those
to.
No,
mistakes
that's what
to
I'm
get
saying.
to that wisdom.
100%. The
Somebody
wisdom
could
comes
tell you-
from the experience.
100%.
Yeah.
Somebody could tell you something and know.
You needed those bumps in that
Sometimes
road.
you got to go through it.
Yeah.
You got to go through it to get
That's a
to it. So I'm thankful for every step along the way. Because it really is, what makes me you know, who I am or who I'm proud of. I'm proud of me, you know, and how far I've come. I got a lot I'm trying to do. You know, CC is grind. Like I said, I'm grinding like it's 2000s. Like, you know, I'm doing everything independently. So that's like a different beast, you know, to do that. But my wisdom, again, like is serving a purpose for me, right? You know, like being signed to the labels before actually is helping me so much.
Right.
You know,
That's the
because now I can
education.
use it and apply it
So
to
now you know.
what I'm
That knowledge.
Yeah,
do,
you know what I'm saying?
It's
So-
like your apprenticeship to running your own.
Yeah, you know, so I'm grateful for those times too. Yeah.
Well, congratulations again, Cece. And, you know, one of my favorite phrases is a title track on the album, Run It Up.
Hey,
And that's what we're going to do. We're going to run it up, run up these
baby,
numbers,
run it up,
run up this 10 to 1
download,
run, run up
stream.
these tickets to the concert.
Yes, everything.
Run it up.
up.
And we're going to help you out, Mano. So
Yeah,
I
we're
feel
going
like
to
all
definitely.
I feel like all
Listen.
it took was for Ciara to be here,
Zone
and
two.
then something happens after that.
Listen.
She might get a call or a text later like, hey.
We saw you with
Listen.
Simone Ashley. Maybe.
Oh yeah, she's so sweet.
There-
But I
people are
may
saying
know
she's
got
the
to
next-
come with the
she's
program.
the next anointed one,
Oh
everyone's
yeah, I thought you
saying.
were talking about Maid. I was like, well, now hold on, Maid got to
I
come with
wouldn't
the
do that
program.
to
Be
her.
ready.
Don't do
Okay,
that.
because he can't be playing with nobody horts
Yeah.
around
Courts.
here. Okay,
I don't play.
you don't play. Well, you just said mini earlier.
I mean,
A
listen,
few.
we getting there. This is work in progress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta start from
Okay.
somewhere though.
He's best friends with Jim Jones. I just thought I'd point that out
Oh,
too.
Jim. Okay.
Yeah, they're in a group
okay.
together, the
Like, oh,
Lobby
makes
Boys.
sense.
Jim
This
was
is
last time I
crazy.
saw Jim, he
Yeah.
was really sweet and he
Yeah.
had nice things to
And
say.
he appreciated your advice.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
So I don't have anything bad to say about Jim.
Oh no, you shouldn't. He was very appreciative.
But you
yeah.
fellas better be lifting each other up and walking
We
in the
are.
right direction.
When y'all in the gym,
But this
y'all
is
need
why
to
I
be.
put that cart in front of that horse. Because I'm trying. No. It's gonna happen.
You're not making no sense. We gotta go back.
Yeah, you guys
We need to talk
Sometimes
off
I-
the
You're not
air.
making no
stop
sense.
using
We
those
need to
old
talk off
phrases.
the air,
Cart before the horse.
Because we not sounding right, Mano. Okay, we not sounding right. If she's listening right now, she stopped. Okay, she's like, I don't hear it.
No, somebody's probably like that. I could be the one.
Yeah, there's a few girls. They've been in my DMs.
He's trying to put that pressure
Yeah,
on
he
people.
is.
Yeah. Good luck. All right. Thank you so much. Cece.